I have had a delivery that I'm very excited to open, and it is in this box. So without further ado, let's get this off the back of the truck and see what's inside. Now for people that watch my YouTube channel regularly and have been for a little while, they will recognise the company name Eleglide. Sharp knife would have been good. We've had a present from these guys before, and we've got another one. Ho ho, Any guesses yet as to what it is? I'm not really sure of the best technique of how to get this out. 10 out of 10 for packaging. Right, we're just ripping cardboard now. We have a box. As you can see, it's a football. Now I'm actually going to lie that cardboard down so I can put this bike on it in a minute. Zip tie number 1. Zip tie number 2. Haha, the first piece is off. I really hope there are some instructions. What have we got here? Another zip tie. Another zip tie. Another zip tie. Stop looking at my butt. I do love unboxing stuff, but you only get to do it once, which is a shame. I tell you what, they have gone to town on packaging. Look, everything's got protection on. There's like foam blocks to stop anything touching each other. Big foam block there. I think I know what they are. Another zip tie down here. Oh, that's cool. Right, I reckon you can probably guess what it is by now. It's not a football, like I said earlier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear up all the packaging and the zip ties that I've just chucked on the floor there. I'm going to put the front wheel on, and I'm going to tell you what it is and show you around it. Right, before we put the front wheel on, obviously you do need a couple tools to assemble said bike. And what I've just found in the packaging is really, really cool. So there's like a multi-tool in here, which has got any number of Allen keys. You can see there, all the different sizes you might need. It's got this tool, which has got 4 different sections cut out, but they are different nut sizes, socket sizes. And then underneath this little flap here, if I get this out of the way, we've got a square piece, a Phillips, and a flathead screwdriver, and also 3 more sockets. So that is pretty cool. You've got every tool you need to put the bike together. Now I'm the sort of person that loves to buy tools unnecessarily, so I actually have my tools with me in my truck. So we're going to chuck this front wheel on quick. We'll show you doing that, and then we'll tell you what it is. Right, I'm already telling lies. We're not going to put the wheel on first. We're going to put the handlebars on. So that's what the user guide says, and I might have just read it. So we need our little Allen keys here. Which size do we need? Right, we want these dead center. If you see a little ginger dog running around, that is Gus, my spaniel. I'm well aware I am the wrong way around for the light, so we will change in a second. Right, that's good. That's got that secured. Look at that, you can actually see me now. By the way, if anyone's wondering what I'm filming on, it is a DJI Osmo Pocket. Right, handlebars. Oh, I need to loosen these. That's what I had this for. They are tight on there. Now a little background to Eleglide and myself. We have, whoa, nearly. We have worked together in the past. I have the previous version of this bike. It is still here on the farm. I'll show you it momentarily, and I absolutely love it. And when they approached me about having this one, I said yes, absolutely. I need to keep these screws here safe somewhere. I'm just going to stand over the bike like this so that it can't fall on me or do any damage to itself. Right, handlebars. Here we go. I don't remember getting this tool with the last one, so it's pretty cool. We've got one this time. Oh, there's the dog. Hello, do you like the bike? I know, it's new. It's a new bike. It's probably a much easier way to do this than the way I'm doing it. I just don't like reading instruction manuals particularly well. So I skim read it, and it said, put on handlebars. I thought I'd do that without reading the manual. Do you ever do things and then wonder how you've made it this far in life? I've just been putting these handlebars on and sort of stood over the bike and thought, that doesn't look right. I put them on backwards. The brake is pedal side of the handlebar. That's not correct. So now I've got to undo it and turn it around. These are very easy to build, these bikes. And if you actually looked at the instructions like I should be doing and paid a bit of attention to what I was doing, then I might get on a bit better. But anyway, there's just 4 little screws on the front here, Allen key head screws that hold the handlebars to the frame of the bike. Now, doesn't that look better? The way it's supposed to be. If anyone outside of my regular viewers is watching, then we are on a farm. You might see the dog running around in the background, having a good sniff about. You might also hear the occasional cow moo, because there are some cows behind me as well. Right, we've got 2 opposite corners caught there. Just to make myself a little bit quicker at doing this, I've gone and got a screwdriver attachment Nothing wrong with the tool, it's just I am far quicker with a screwdriver. I just happen to have one handy in my truck. Right, I don't want to tighten this right up immediately because we need to get the handlebars exactly where we want them. They need to be tight enough so they're not going to fall out. Just those 4 little Allen key screws holding the handlebars to the frame. Nice and easy if you ever need to take it apart for any reason, for transportation, etc. If I'm sat on there, like so, that feels about right for me just there. Just make sure that that crosshair is in the middle. It is. Perfect. We'll tighten that up. It's got a lovely little gauge on the front there, so you can tell that you're in the middle. Right, there's the handlebars on. I say it's got some little numbers along the side here, if you can see those there. And there's also a crosshair, which is at the moment smack bang behind the middle of the little bracket there. That tells me that I'm in the middle of the frame of the handlebars. So I'm guessing the next thing is to get the wheel on. Now it does tell you to have the bike upside down to put the wheel on. I might just try and do it the right way up. Or is it going to be a lot? It's going to be easier upside down. Let's do it upside down. I'm going to put the seat on this bit of cardboard I've saved so it doesn't get dusty, because we are in a farm shed. Just retract the stand there a minute. So, nice and gentle. Now the bike comes packaged with this little sort of protective bar here, which for whatever reason my socket does not want to go round. It is indeed a 16. There you are, protective little bar off. Don't know whether I need the nuts or not. I should probably read the book again. It's time to put on the wheel. Right, so that is sat in the forks there. I believe this little device goes in. This is like a spring-loaded clip. So you have it open, do it up tight, like so, and then you pull the handle, and that sort of puts tension on the springs. So I've gone a bit too far there, so we'll let it off a turn. Right, there we have it. Let's get her up on all fours. Just going to adjust the angle of the handlebars now that I've got the wheel on. Tighten that up so that everything is hunky-dory. Yes. Doesn't that look good? Right, we've just got a couple more steps, putting the light on the front, a reflector on the back, and then we'll take this round before we lose all the light for a little bit of a test drive. Now, we are about ready, me and this bike, for the main event. Pedals on, light on the front, handlebars on, seat set where I want it, wheel on the front, just to get this bad boy out now. So this is the battery that gives you the assist with riding. It's an absolute unit of a thing. It's very, very similar to the one I had on the previous bike. Comes with some keys, because what you do is you lock it onto the bike using that little bit there. It ever so easily, you just place it over the top, you find its groove, like so, and then it just slots down into place. I am a one-man filming band, so it's quite hard, but you just slot it in that gap and slide it down. Once you have the battery on the bike, you take the key that comes with it, you put it in the key slot here. Now I've already locked this on, so that would be unlock. You just simply turn it, that locks it on the bike, pull it out, jobs are good. On the top here, there's a little battery level indicator. So mine is telling me I am 1 light short of full. I haven't actually charged it, and it does say to charge it before you use it, but we're farmers, we don't do that sort of thing. Obviously keep your keys safe. Right, we are getting there. We are losing the light, I'm well aware. It's getting a bit dimsy. But anyway, here is the screen. So there's a power button there on the top. So just hold that down, that comes on. It's obviously giving you your kilometers an hour. There, the big number. The top right hand corner, there's a little battery indicator. And then you've got a plus and a minus here on the side. So if I press plus, you see the number in the bottom left, just above my thumb there, is going up to 3. It will go all the way up to 5. That is the maximum amount of assist. Let's just take this for a very, very cautious pedal. So I'm going to put this on 2. Put the stand up, that would help, Josh. Now you won't be able to tell looking at me from there, but I now start pedaling. The bike just takes off. Right, here we go, pedal. Now I'm still turning the pedals, but we're doing 12 kilometers an hour, 15 kilometers an hour, and I'm hardly moving my knees. I'll put the camera down on the floor so you can see. Thank God whoever invented the Bluetooth microphone so I can go over here and talk to you still. But right, that has taken us about 25 minutes to build. I did it wrong the first time by putting the handlebars on backwards, but we are now there. I never actually had a look through the box, what else we got here. That is just the charger, that's good. But anyway, let's show you this bike in action. Right, I am in gear 1-1. So let's go upper range. Just change that quickly. Oh, hang on, let's turn my power off. Right, we're now in second range. I need to do a bit of cable management here and tidy all this up a bit, but it is fine for the moment. I need to just go around in there so it's tight. I also forgot to mention, I'll show you this on the camera in a minute, the suspension you can either open or unlock. Right, so I've got the suspension on the front currently locked, so there's no giving it. It is just stiff. Flick that little blue tab upright. There's now a lot of bounce in there. Right, currently just in pedal mode, no assist whatsoever. So I'm just gonna cycle back around here normally. Anyone that's ridden a bike before, this is completely normal. Right, I'm now going to turn around. I'm going to put my power up to 3. And as I start pedaling now, you see I'm just taking off. I'm hardly pedaling. That is pretty cool. I wonder what speed we can get up to before the camera in power 5. Let's have a bit of a run up here. Right, we're on power 5. Let's go. As we go past the camera, 18. Oh. 24, oh my goodness me. Slow down. Oh, let's turn the power off. I'm pedaling into the wall. This is great fun. I knew this was going to be fun as well. So let's just take you round the bike. So this is an Eleglide, as I've been saying, or Eleglide. I don't want to get the pronunciation wrong, but I probably just butchered it. And this is an M2. So this is the M2, we've got the M1. Let's go and find that. Now before I show you the M1, just bear in mind, we're on a farm. The bike gets used on the farm and only on the farm. So it is in on-farm condition, but it's a testament to how well it performs, that it looks like it does, and it's still perfect. So here is the M1, covered in all sorts of dirt. I think we've got some bird muck on the seat. We've got mud everywhere. We've got cow muck on it. We've got the dog. Hello, dog. Yes, I cannot say that I've honestly looked after this bike probably as you should. But as I said, we use that on the farm. So we go between here and another part of the farm along a track on that. I've taken it to get the cows in. So I've been about 2/3 of a kilometre away to get the cows in on that. Absolutely perfect, it's quiet. The only thing I would really like on this, and possibly the new one as well, and that is mud guards. Because the only thing on the farm, and like these aren't designed for farms, these are bikes. But on the farm, anything that you get on your wheel here goes straight up your back. But can you see the difference in the M2 to the M1? First of all, look how chunky that tyre is. Absolute unit of a tyre. Slightly narrower on this one here. The battery is far bigger, whether it will last longer or not. This is the screen on the M1. Again, it's absolutely covered. But if I turn it on there, you've got your button for your light on the front. You've got your mode here. So that is how much power you're putting out. That's your 1 to 5. And then that's your battery level. It needs charging. It's not been charged in a little while. In comparison to the M2, very nice to have the LCD screen. I do like that a lot. We of course got the little bell, which is pretty cool. Now I know we are going to have bags of fun on this. It's going to get used and abused, just like that one. And that is testament again to the quality of the bike, because, I mean, look at it. Look at the old one. It still performs perfectly. So whilst you've got your screen on here, you've obviously got power button on the top. You've got your plus and minus like we said earlier. If you hold the plus button, you see the screen slightly dimmed there. That is because the light has now come on the front there. And then same again, hold that down, screen lights up, light goes off. The other nice thing that this bike had on the side here is this little twist grip. Now I don't know if you can get them for this bike or not. That is something I need to ask. They are not legal to use the twist grip on the UK roads, I believe. So obviously on the farm, private land, absolutely fine. There's not actually one on here. So if I want to use this, like I say, it's got up to level 3. Start pedaling. And we're off. As long as I keep the pedals turning, the battery will stay kicked in and we'll keep going. Look at the dog go. Cows are probably wondering what's going on. These are such good fun, honestly. Now we've got 2 of them, we can race. How cool is that? Or I can take them home for the weekend and me and the wife can go out for an assisted bike ride. God, how good's that going to be? So I obviously need to say a massive thank you to Eleglide for sending me, not just this one, but the one before as well, the M1. There is a video on that. If you go back through my videos far enough, you will find it. I am really happy to be working with a company. When Jeremy messaged me saying, would I like one? I was like, absolutely yes. I love the first bike. Obviously, they've made some improvements to the second one, bigger battery. I think it's on slightly bigger wheels, it's on 27.5-inch wheels, and it just looks a much beefier bike. Obviously, the LCD screen as well is an upgrade. And yeah, I was just like, yep, send the bike. I would be more than happy to have that. We can now have a bit of fun. We can race them. We got 2. Like I said, I can take it home. Me and my wife can go for bike rides. Yeah, I am just well happy to have that. It's got a bit of a presence about it as well. It's like a mean looking bike. Nothing mean looking about you though, Gus, is there? So guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks again to Eleglide for sending the bike. You can find their website. It is going to be the top line of the description below this video. If you want any more information about their bikes, please go and visit the website. They don't just do this one, they do a whole range of bikes and other things. So please go over there and have a look if you're interested. And if you've never tried an e-bike, I urge you to try and find a way to try one because they are so much fun. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, you will be seeing a lot more of this bike and its mate in some upcoming videos.